This is why I think that humans love music and have been infatuated with music for thousands of years. When I start to listen to the elements and life around me, not the dead things, not the cars, but the birds, the rain, the wind, when I feel the sun, I realize that it's all music, and it all reminds me of who I am and where I belong, because it reminds me of life itself. It reminds me of my liveliness. And there's something that connects us with each other in music. You know, music is not just to play an instrument, but it's a language that we, in some ways, all can understand, and we can use it to communicate with each other, despite of language barriers or cultures. There's something so alive about music. In my world, it's like music plays on my nervous system the same way that the element and life around me plays on my nervous system. Sometimes it can be good, sometimes it can be bad. Not in the sense that there's necessarily bad music or good music, but that it can send me into different states of mind. It can send my body into different states of mind. I thought about the drum. I think it was invented like 6,000 years BC. And how the sound of drumming does not come from drums, you know. There's also a sound of drumming in how the rain hits in a particular way that sounds like drums. And then I thought about the piano and how it is tiny hammers that are drumming on strings, the same way that I feel like the sound is drumming on my nervous system. If my nervous system had strings, I don't know if it has strings, but if it did, it would feel like how the rain feels on my skin, how the rain feels on my skin, how I hear the rain, also hear the rain internally. It's the same way that music is heard by my body and mind. It connects us to life itself. I think that's why music can make us feel all sorts of things. It can evoke all sorts of emotions. And it can make us more excited, or it can make us more calm. It affects our nervous system. And I feel like the vibrations can feel so physical at times. Like when you're at a concert and you can feel the floor vibrating. Or when you play the piano or you play the guitar and you can feel the strings vibrating through your fingers. There's something so magical about music. It's not just something that we as humans have, it's something that we share with other animals. It's something that we share with, you know, the birds singing. It's something we share with non-sentient life, like the trees. When you start to listen, you realize that there's music everywhere, and especially the music that comes from life itself and the elements. There's something extremely powerful about that. It feels so raw. It's like music at its core. I think it's something that both connects us to ourselves and our liveliness and life itself. Like it's coming home to a sense of, this is me. The one that is listening, that's me. The one that is responding to this that I hear, that is me. But also this togetherness of experiencing music together with other people. And we can hear different things even though we are listening to the same thing, but there is this wave effect that more people listening to the same thing, it's like entering the same room, the same atmosphere. We step into the same world together. We're exploring this world together. I think especially like making music together. Because making music together, it's like you can speak this language with someone else. And in reality, there's not any right way to do it, like there is with so many other things in life. It feels like there are so many rules on how to be, and how to be the correct human, how to behave. But with music, it seems like such a freedom, such a free way to explore yourself, and this shared language, this shared liveliness. And there's not any correct way. If you sit down to play a piano, there's not any correct way to play. You can play any of the keys in any order, in any combination. You can never do it the wrong way. It is just experiencing life through yourself. It is experiencing life in yourself and out of yourself and through yourself. It's experiencing to just be, to feel life, to be alive. It's almost as if the life that is felt inside, it becomes external. Like the music we make, it becomes an extension of our liveliness. So it feels like it expands, and it can, affect those people that are hearing it. But it can also just affect others in that we are tapping into this liveliness ourselves. And that can expand our liveliness and can affect others without them even knowing it. And especially someone witnessing the music that we make. And, it is really a ripple effect or a butterfly effect, because my life flows out of me and flows through the instrument or through my voice. And it feels like energy, like it feels like physically it expands out of me, and so it can touch other people. So it's really infectious in a way, the same way that a smile can be infectious. Yeah, I think that's how I see music. As a liveliness, a way to express my liveliness. And it becomes an extension of my liveliness. And that means also an extension of my own self-love. Because it feels so caring. It feels so much like self-care to sit down and create sounds and words and melodies. It feels like caring for myself and caring for this life that I am. And when I do that and when I share that, it does affect the people around me, and it does spread more love into the world. As corny as it may sound, I do feel like music is a love language and a life language.